For 12 years, I've been searching for the ultimate icebreaker, something simple and something that can be able to open up the conversation with people. And I think this is one of the solutions I've come across. And so let's get into it. You have a spectator you don't know nothing about, and you go up to them, excuse me, let's assume it's a miss. Excuse me, miss, you've got a little coin, and then you would pull it off of their shoulder or right off their elbow, something of that nature. Produce it right there. And say, yeah, you got a little coin right here. Don't worry, I'll get rid of it. And you vanish right there. And then you can reproduce it, if you so choose, off their shoulder or elbow. And then put it in your pocket and say, hey, by the way, I'm Dan. Nice to meet you. And just because of that loose gesture, you did something in a giving gesture towards them, they're more likely to open up. They'll say, hey, I'm Eve. Nice to meet you. And then you can go into whatever usual conversation openers, knowing people are a little bit more open than they probably normally would have been. And we'll also go into many ideas today about that routine, many little fun ideas we have with Little Froggy. And yeah, I'm excited. Let's get into it. This is the ultimate icebreaker. So for the ultimate icebreaker, all we need is a coin. Really, unless you decided to do the Froggy Prince idea, in which case you have this frog set up on your shoulder, and then you have a coin inside, and then you can maybe do it from there. Not really necessary. The thing is, this is so rudimentary and so basic. It's great because it's so basic. So all you do is you have the coin in finger palm, and I will describe it as something for newer magicians, as this is more of a basic thing. Other magicians will just go, oh, okay, I can take this idea. I know how to do this. But we'll assume this for newer level magicians that I'll do this for. So the coin is held between the second and third finger in a finger palm manner. So it's either in higher finger palm right here on the upper phalanges right here, and you clip it right here. This is called a clip. Or the lower finger palm, which is right here. So lower one or upper one. It does not have to be in the left hand. This is just my dominant hand. If your dominant hand is the right hand, go for it, whatever makes you feel good. As my teacher Sean would say, you know you're doing it correctly when it feels sexy. And I believe those words very strongly. I'm dead serious. So you find it, whatever spot feels good for you. Now, we're actually going to cover the basics of a coin vanish that took me 3 years to learn, and you're going to learn in less than 15 minutes because I've mastered the concept to its fullest. And from the many students who have learned it within 15 minutes, I say to them ever so sincerely, I hate all of you. Because it took me 3 years to master it. There are 5 concepts: the clip, the coddle, the drop like a clam, the turn, and then the vanish. So, the first one, we're recovering, we're displaying the coin openly, and that is the clip. Okay? We're going to first do the production, the vanish, and then the production again, using the same techniques. Okay? All the same technique. So the first one's clip. You show the coin, clip. Okay? Or you wouldn't show the coin. Well, this would be the second phase, you would show the coin. But in the beginning, let's just forget about the routine and just focus on technique. First part is a clip. Looks like that. Okay? Being held between your fingers. It can be held casually. Your fingers can be at your size. Here, thumb can help cover. Don't even really think about it. Thumb can cover right here. And it could just be like this. You relax. The more you're relaxed, the less tension there is here. No one would even think that there's a coin here. I'm not adding any tension, and you wouldn't even think that the coin is there. But if I add tension, now it suddenly looks like, because I'm adding all the tension in the world, now you can suddenly make it a focus. And this is what magicians use as a common technique to add or remove focus wherever need be. Now it looks like there has to be something in here. But if they're relaxing, again, we can't even tell where it's at. Or when we do a technique, in the case of the finger palm vanish, which we're going to cover right now, you can't even tell that there's a coin in there because I'm just so relaxed. And relax eases tension, it removes any focus away from here, and you're good. Okay? So, first one, clip, relax, and just be at your side. Producing the coin, maybe this is all you need. Just being able to produce a coin, and show it to them, put it away, and talk to them. Maybe that's the ultimate icebreaker. But I'm going to cover the 3 parts. In the first part, so we've clipped it, it's relaxed. In the first part, we're going to produce the coin on Spectator. Our acting goes like this: excuse me, miss. The pattern presentation is, excuse me, miss, you've got a little, and then you produce the coin. Because it's an innocent thing where people are worried about their image or their self-image. So, we got the coin right here. Thumb pushes on the back of the coin. Fingers straighten. Okay. If you have very stiff fingertips, you can use, like, wet them a little bit, or use cream, as one of my students did, to soften up and make it easier to use. Thumb pushes with its pad of its thumb. Fingers straighten. The thumb pushes as the fingers curl back, like so. You want the coin on the edge, which makes it look more visible and better. So this looks better than this, and this looks better than this. Sounds good? I'm correcting all your bad errors all at once. So when we produce it, thumb pushes on the back, fingers straighten, fingers curl as thumb pushes, and it looks like this. That is what you want. And also allows you, with the second finger, to rotate the coin. Thumb pushes down. So you can do a little rotation like this. Cool. So you go, excuse me, miss, you've got a little something right here, and you produce off their shoulder. Now you want to already be producing it, and then just barely tap them and do this. You do not want to do this. There you go. That is just creepy, okay? I'm dead serious. There's students who've done it like that. Don't do it like that, please. Imagine the spectator's shoulders right here. This body person, shoulder, and then arm goes down to here. Excuse me, miss, you've got a little... and make sure they're aware, they're attentive, they got your full attention. If you do this to them while they're not paying attention, that's creepy as well. You go up to, excuse me, miss, you've got a little, and then they're concerned and they want you to get it. It's like an instant match, it's like an insect. That's the actor I'm going for. And then produce like so. Okay? You can produce it like this, or you can produce it like this, and then showing the coin. Cool. And you can put it away and say, hey, I'm Dan. You're done. You only need to do part one. You just need to produce a coin. You don't need to know anything else in magic, and you've got it. But I know people, I know part 2 and 3. Part 3 is just a repeat of the same part 1. You just produce it off them. Different part of the body, shoulder, arm, whatever you want. Don't do it by the ear. It's creepy, okay? It's 2020. It's creepy, okay? Don't do it from the ear unless you really, really, really know that person. Really, just do it from the shoulder. It's respectful, okay? Okay. So really, all we need is part 2. That's all that's left. And then we'll go into the contents of this little froggy. Okay? So, we got this guy. So we produced the coin off their shoulder. Now we're going to do the 5 steps for a coin vanish. This is the part that took me 3 years to understand. First part is the clip. And it looks like this. I'm using upper one, upper flange. You can use the lower one, and it looks like so. Okay? Like that. So, I'm just using upper flange. So, clip, that's step 1. Step 2, coddle. I should mention, if I'm doing with my dominant hand, which is my left hand, if you're doing this with your right hand, you could be mirroring me perfectly. Anyways, so clip, second step is coddle. The finger is overhanging with the hand right here. You want to exaggerate it, because the more you exaggerate it, the better it looks, and then the better you can fine tune it. Because this looks better than this. Okay? I've seen students do this or this. That does not look realistic. Because realistically, the coin would be on the edge falling off anyways. That doesn't make sense. It's better just to exaggerate it. Okay? So, clip, coddle. Okay? Okay. So, clip, coddle. Third step, imagine you have some air. You need some air to do this. Clip, coddle. Okay? You can't do this on the here because you won't have room to do it. Or maybe you could go to the side. You could maybe go... You could, if you can't go vertically, you could go horizontally. But let's just assume we're doing vertically, okay? Clip, coddle, and the third step is drop like a clam. This upper hand stays absolutely still, while the lower hand closes like a clam. Okay? Again, closes like a clam. This hand does not move for any reason. So clip, coddle, drop. The larger action is this hand moving. Okay? The people follow where the hand goes. Follow where the hand goes. So, clip, coddle, drop like a clam. Now we're in this position. Wow, this feels awkward and this feels weighted. I can't hold it very long. What do we do next, Magic Boy? Step 4. You relax the upper hand, like so. And you add no tension to it, just like it's going to fall. Like, how would it naturally fall? Fall like that. Imagine you're actually doing the action for real. Imagine actually, and this is a good way to practice it, imagine actually just tossing the coin. Mime it, so you know the real action. How would you actually do it? Actually mime it, so when you fake it, you can't even tell the difference. Imagine doing the real action and then faking it. Okay? So when you actually do it, you can't even tell the difference. Okay? Now, that was just a side note, but it's very important that I covered that. It saves me time in the afterthoughts if I forget it. So, clip, coddle, drop like a clam. Even a small space is enough. I got enough space. Okay? Now, at the same time, step 4, this hand turns forward and adds tension to it. There's nothing inside because we retained it right here. So, clip, coddle, drop. This coin stays it right over here. This hand has nothing, but we're adding all the tension to it. So, no tension, tension. Clip, coddle, drop. There's tension right here, and we add more tension as the hand goes forward, and this hand, you don't think about it, it just relaxes. Okay? I'll do it once more. Clip, coddle, drop. And now this hand turns right here. And you add tension to it. That's step 4. Okay? So step 4 is the hand relaxes right here with the coin. Nothing over here, but you add tension that there's something here, and people believe it. And because it's in a fast motion, people don't have the reaction to be able to adjust the whole situation. And step 5 is the actual vanish. However you want to do it. You vanish like this. You can maybe do a little like that. Boom. Maybe do a little crumble. Whatever you want. Just be creative with the vanish. Go crazy. Okay? But we're mainly covering this idea of the finger palm vanish. So clip, coddle, drop like a clam, turn. Has to be at the same time. You keep it in real time motion. If you can't do this action fast, slow the whole thing down so it could all be done at the same speed. And then the vanish. Okay? In real time, it's all the same speed. Clip, coddle, drop, turn, and vanish. Again, I can just, excuse me, so you got a little coin right here. Clip, coddle, drop, turn, vanish. And one last time. I won't say it this time. I'll actually just do it a couple times so you could actually do it without me speaking. And in actual performance, it would look like this. Excuse me, miss. You've got a little one right here. Don't worry. I'll get rid of it. Oh, it's still right there. Yeah, I'll actually put this one away. I'm Dan, by the way. Nice to meet you. And that's what it looks like in action. This is, in my opinion, by 12 years, the ultimate icebreaker. And one last time, just because I love performing it. Excuse me, miss. You got a little right here. I think it's just beautiful, and it's a great little addition to if you want to meet that special person, just to have a little something in your arsenal you can use as a backup strategy in case you can't find a reason to talk to them or nothing in common. I like it. I hope you enjoy it. That is the ultimate icebreaker, in my opinion. Thank you. One final note I forgot to mention. One final note, I actually forgot to mention this. If you can find a Chinese coins, a lot of the Chinese coins, you'll find them at like different warehouse sales or swap meets. You'll find older Chinese coins like this one. If you can see this Chinese coins. And just like fake coins, they are oversized. This is a Lord of the Rings coin. You could actually see it. It's a Lord of the Rings coin. You could find the Lord of the Rings coins on eBay for like $2 or $3 each. These are really, really cool ones. Now, why are these important for the ultimate icebreaker? Well, if you go on eBay and you get a neodymium magnet and you put this in your back pocket, the coins stick, as you can see right here. So if you want to make it a little bit of an interesting or easier way to get into your ultimate icebreaker, one thing you could do is you could have this magnet that you want to cover in tape or some kind of cover it in some way, because these are very brittle and they can break very easily. Have this in your back pocket. You can even tape it down to keep it in one section. You have a coin, and you can actually put the coin in outside your back pocket, and it'll just stick there. It'll stay stuck there, and it's an easier way. Instead of going to your pocket, fishing around, getting the coin, and then going to your presentation, you can actually just go on the outside, slide it right on off into finger palm, and then go into the same routine that I just did for the ultimate icebreaker. And you can get into it faster, and get in, get out faster. You can ditch it in the same way after you vanish it, or you can show it and then put it away. On long magnet gets stuck there, and then you can have an easier way to get into the routine, get out, and be able to communicate with that person. I just thought it was a cool little additional idea to the ultimate icebreaker. Just being able to, let's imagine it's right here, just in your back pocket, alongside there. You meet that person you want to open up to, you want to do something special for. You remove it, and you have it in your finger palm, and then you go into the routine. I just love doing the routine, the ultimate icebreaker, so I'll do it real fast. Excuse me, miss, you got a little coin right here. Same steps. Don't worry, I'll get rid of the coin. You know what, it's still coming back. I don't know what to do with this thing. Here, I'll put it away. Anyways, I'm Dan, nice to meet you. And you are? And then, now you've opened up to them. This is the ultimate icebreaker with the magnetic Chinese coin editions and magnet. My name is Dan, and hope you enjoyed it.